We welcome you to this broadcast of boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We're at the Cardinals' Nest where the St. Mary's Memorial Roughriders will take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, Speedway Lanes, and NKTelco, bringing you tonight's basketball contest between St. Mary's and New Bremen. I'm Dave Helmstetter. Alongside me tonight, Brandon Koberman. A game here which has been moved because of the football success for the Cardinals, so it's on a Monday night. A little bit unusual as we move on towards Christmas, but it features a very interesting matchup between schools from the MAC and Western Buckeye League. First for the St. Mary's Memorial Roughriders, 2-2 on the season, but Austin Parks, Ohio State University commit, attracts an awful lot of attention for St. Mary's, and the size of the Roughriders up front is quite dominating.
Yeah, you take a look. Parks, 23 points a game, going to play for Coach Chris Holtman next year down at Value City Arena. And, looking to see him as the real deal coming in for Coach Dan Hagemeyer. But we're going to focus on Parks a lot tonight, but let's also talk about some other guys. Evan Angstman coming in at 12.8 points a game. Braden Sullivan coming in at 10 points a game, and 11 points a game for Jace Turner. So there's four guys averaging in double figures through 4 games for the 2-2 Roughriders.
And let's flip the page and talk about the New Bremen Cardinals, 1-0. They beat Delphos St. John's in an MAC game. They are the defending champions, 8-1 last year in the Midwest Athletic Conference.
And again, a small sample size, obviously due to the delayed start, but they get a good win beating Delphos. You come off a football season, a long, grueling 16-game season. You wonder how you're going to come in and play. You pick up a big MAC win, graduated a lot of veterans this year, but, it's still a very veteran squad this year. Some guys that moved up from JV, but this is a very junior, senior heavy team, veteran-led squad for head man Corey Stevens.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
And as we said, St. Mary's comes in at 2-2 on the season. Cardinals picked up a win over Delphos St. John's in their opener. They are 1-0. And be introducing the starting lineups here in just a moment. All of our starting lineups this season brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. Emerson Climate Technologies sponsoring the starting lineups. And we're just moments away from the introduction of those lineups. Roughriders reached the regional finals, regional tournament for the first time in 30 seasons. And as we said, New Bremen won their 5th boys hoops championship in the MAC a year ago. So expectations in both these two camps are quite high. Of course, St. Mary's, Brandon, led by head coach Dan Hagemeyer, and Dan having what do you say about Dan Hagemeyer's record? He's done just about everything he can in Ohio high school basketball.
Yeah, you're right. He's been around a long time and certainly named that synonymous with this area in basketball.
Starting lineup for the Roughriders: number 5, Cobain Owens; number 11, Braden Sullivan; That's not the lineup. How about number 22, Jace Turner? That'd be my guess.
Our friend Scott Fry is one of the best in the business, so I'm going to say I'm sure that's not his mistake. He's one of the best in the business that we know and takes his job pretty seriously.
Yeah, Jace Turner. Number 22, number 24 is Evan Anksman. He's the junior. And number 35, a senior, Austin Parks, standing in at 6'11", as we said, an Ohio State University commit. Over 1,000 points, bearing down on so many different records at St. Mary's if he hasn't already accomplished them, including the leading scorer in the school's history. Thinking about game number 15 of the season is where he will become the all-time leading scorer at St. Mary's. And there's number 2 for the Cardinals. That's junior Aaron Tiemann. Number 24, a senior, Cooper Shive. Alex Holman, number 30, another senior. Lots of seniors in this Cardinal roster this year. Number 32, Evan Ike. And number 50, a senior, David Holman at 6'1". Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. Now let's move on to our keys to the game tonight, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. First for head coach Dan Hagemeyer's St. Mary's Memorial Roughriders.
Thanks, Dave. And first they want defensive intensity to contain the guards of New Bremen. They like to get out and run, really spread the floor. They want to handle New Bremen's defensive pressure that they're going to bring because they might have to bring pressure because they really can't match up size-wise to the Roughriders, and they need to be able to take care of the ball.
And for the home team, the New Bremen Cardinals of Coach Corey Stevens.
They need to rebound because they're clearly outsized. I mean, there's nothing you can do about size. You need to control the pace of play and play a full 32 minutes of basketball.
Those are our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Outside jump shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Tiemann will have it. Up court quickly come the Cardinals. Out front to Scheib, over to the right side, and Holman into the lane. He goes, he'll push it off to Scheib. They'll bring it back out to Tiemann. Tiemann with the basketball. We're underway here on NKTelco Sports. Thanks for joining us. New Bremen and St. Mary's. Non-league battle, Holman. Long three by Evan Ike.
It's a nice shot, and that's exactly what New Bremen's going to do a lot of this year. If you watched any of these guys play JV last year, this is what they're going to do a lot of this year.
Ike, nothing but net. Now back on the defensive end. Tipped away there by the Cardinals in front of the student section. And the Roughriders will have it. Anksman, they get it inside to Parks. Back out to Sullivan. Sullivan, shot no good. Tipped away there by Anksman, but the Cardinals will control it as Scheib comes down court, gets it to Holman. Holman wants to shoot, gets it back out front, though, as the Cardinals are working around the perimeter. Holman with the basketball. Lob goes inside, but it also goes out of bounds. Trying to get it into Alex Holman, and that's a Cardinal turnover.
You're going to see the Cardinals probably live on that perimeter more often. You're going to see kind of maybe a contrast in styles here tonight with the size of St. Mary's and the guard play of New Bremen.
Owens with the basketball, back over to Sullivan. Sullivan into Parks. Parks back over to Owens in the corner. Open for the shot is Anksman. Evan Anksman ties it up at 3.
It's a good-looking shot from the corner. St. Mary's has taken a couple more threes than I would have thought they would have early on.
Roughriders shooting pretty good from the field in their 4 games. Tiemann from outside, and he'll connect. And the junior knocks it home.
These guys shoot good, and St. Mary's has given them way too much space out on the perimeter here early on. They're going to make them pay.
Owens with the basketball. Back over to Sullivan. Anksman looking for Parks. Tipped away there by Ike.
It's really, New Bremen covering up Parks really well early on. Ike's doing a nice job shifting him away from the basket. They're doubling him up here, hard denying him, triple teaming him.
Sullivan for 3, got it. We're tied at 6. Teams exchanging 3-point goals.
Does this have a track meet written on it, Dave?
I don't think it will be. We'll see. There's Teeman, he's open. Shot no good, a rebound. Turner had it, but it bounces back into the hands of Holman, who puts in the basket. 8-6 the score. Sullivan. Turner out front. Hanksman. He'll go into the lane. Turnaround jumper is good, and it's going to count, as I think the foul is on David Holman. We'll see.
Alex Holman, yep.
Alex Holman. And Hanksman will shoot the free throws.
And you know, early on, too, St. Mary's showing that they have not just Parks, but 3 other guys that average in double figures. And you were talking off air about Evan Hanksman, and he's shown he's a pretty good player, too, here early on.
Good free throw shooter. 9 out of 12 on the season. Ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be St. Mary's basketball. Hanksman's free throw, the difference in this one, as Owens will handle it out front. Sullivan is in the wing. They'll get it into Turner. Turner looks inside to Parks. Double team, back out to Sullivan. Shot's going to bounce high, and Cardinals will get the basketball.
You talked about how good this St. Mary's team, Dave, is shooting. And Bremen's content with not letting Parks beat them, but let the 3-point shooting of St. Mary's beat them.
Hanksman with the steal. He goes inside. Ball is on the floor, picked up there by Teeman. Teeman, he'll handle it out front. He'll go into the lane. Ball is going to be tipped away, and 2 teams will exchange the turnovers. Down the lane goes Hayden Zeller.
Again, New Bremen a little out of control here in the early on. They've got 4 turnovers here, not even in the first 4 minutes. Again, got to slow it down, trying to deal with the length of the Roughriders here.
Hayden Zeller at the free throw line. 1 out of 2 in the opener against Alpha St. John's, and 2 out of 3 now as Ben Saylor, number 23, returns to the Cardinal lineup, or I should say enters the lineup for the first time. Zeller's free throw is good, and New Bremen with the lead. Owens across the timeline, left side to Hanksman. Parks comes out high. They go down low to Turner, and he'll score easily.
And again, but when you see something like that, Dave, when you see Parks out on the perimeter, it creates more one-on-one opportunities down the post for other guys.
Big opportunity as Roughriders take advantage. They just brought Parks out, dropped it into Turner, who excellent basketball player. We've got a 30-second timeout on the court. All timeouts this season brought to you by the good folks at Precision Strip. I'd like to remind you that this contest here tonight on NKTelco Sports will be replayed on NKTelco Channel 3 and HD Channel 503 Monday, January the 2nd at 5 p.m. and Friday, January the 6th at 9 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. If you're watching live, thanks for joining us. We've got a great Monday night of basketball here in St. Mary's and New Bremen in what is really an interesting matchup, one of the more interesting matchups in non-league basketball this early in this season. That's going to be a travel against the Cardinals.
Oh, that's tough there. That wasn't easy, too, for Bombauer right there.
Cardinal turnover, and St. Mary's with the 1-point lead in the basketball. Owens, there's the steal. Zeller stops. Shot blocked by Parks. It's out of bounds.
Oh, and that's the That's the effect of having someone that's 6'10", barreling right down behind you, and Zeller's thinking about getting blocked and not laying it in there, and he gets blocked. But he does cause the turnover at least.
Jaden Lotz into the St. Mary's lineup. Zeller back over to Saylor. Out front is Tiemann. The junior looks inside. He'll get it back over to Bombauer. Bombauer goes inside, brings it back out to Elking. Carter Elking into the lineup for the Cardinals as well. Tiemann wants to go into the lane. He'll pull it back up and bring it back out. Into the lane goes Saylor. Easy bucket there as he dumps it off to Carter Elking. So a nice assist with 3:15 to go. Opening quarter play, and it's 12-11 New Bremen.
Good fake moves on the inside, too, by New Bremen.
First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Turner's going to get it inside to Parks. He's double teamed. Gets it back out to Sullivan. Turner finds Anksman in the corner. Now Lotz will have it. They'll be patient. Parks working against Zeller inside. Elking goes for the steal, but that's going to create an opening, and Anksman's going to drain it.
It's a good shot.
They go for the defensive steal, and boy, just like that, St. Mary's is up 14-12. Tiemann pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Sullivan. He'll go to the left side. Jaden Lotz with the basketball. Lotz over to Sullivan. They get it inside to Parks. Parks pushes it back out to Anksman, who's got the hot hand. Shot doesn't go. And got a foul inside. Let's see who it goes against.
Let me go against Zeller here. He's pushing around Parks there.
2:09 to go. First National Bank Think First scoreboard. First quarter action. From the nest in New Bremen. Anksman looks to toss it in. He'll come back out to Sullivan. Back to him in the corner. Tell you what, Evan Anksman, he is on fire. 4 threes and 12 points, and St. Mary's is up by 5. Foul in the backcourt.
But, you know, what they're saying is defensively, is they're saying we're not letting Austin Parks beat us. But like I said in the pregame, and you said Evan Anksman's name before the game, and he's already at a season average of 12.8, and we still got 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Saylor's going to return the favor. Quite a high-scoring first quarter. We still got a minute 45 plus, and it's 17-15. Two teams shooting the threes quite well. Parks with the ball, triple team, back out to Turner, and he'll hit it. And there's going to be a foul on Parks inside.
Yeah, and I think that too is going to be something of frustration. When you play a guy like Austin Parks, every little call is going to be scrutinized. You're going to want to get him in foul trouble because that's the way you get him off the floor. So every little ticky-tack foul is going to be scrutinized here tonight by these officials. It's just how it is when you have a premier player in high school basketball, in Ohio especially.
Minute and a half to go, first quarter. St. Mary's on top by 4. Holman wants to go into the lane, gets it over to Schrader, and he'll connect. Well, I tell you what, New Bremen's not playing like it's only their second game of the season.
No. And I tell you what, these guys, if you watch them on JV, they play the exact same way, and they could shoot the lights out of the basketball, and they're doing it here early on.
Lotz will have it for St. Mary's. Anksman, now Holman is on him. All the way back over to Turner. They try to go inside the Parks, tipped away. Cardinals on the break. Saylor will have it. They'll get it in the corner to Elking. Pushes it back out. Open shot, no good as Heink's shot roll rims in and out. St. Mary's coach Dan Hagemeyer shouting instructions to Jaden Lotz, who comes across the timeline. Lotz has it in the right side. Out front, Turner, he'll shoot the three. And Jace Turner, a 6'7" junior, knocks it home, and it's 22 points on the board for the Roughriders, 18 for the Cardinals. Force it inside, and Lotz will come up with the steal. Gavin Schrader on Lotz. Clock at 5 seconds. Parks, he'll get it over to Sullivan in the corner to Anksman. Got it. And he draws the foul. What is he shooting, Brandon? 5 for 5?
Yeah, I think so.
5 out of 5 from the corner.
Yeah.
He's
Wow.
got 15 points with 1.2 seconds.
It's ridiculous. It's fun to watch.
Parks will go out with 1.2 seconds. Riders go with a smaller lineup, and the free throw is good. And Anksman, what a quarter. What a quarter for Evan Anksman. Shot no good. It's been a great first quarter of basketball for St. Mary's. Cardinals shooting the ball very well as also, but they find themselves down by 8. Our score after one full quarter of play, St. Mary's 26, New Bremen 18. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Second quarter is upon us, and Brandon, something about Monday nights, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Early on in the season, you just, maybe beginner's luck. I don't know, but 26 points from St. Mary's, 16 from Evan Anksman, none for Austin Park. What a quarter for the Roughriders.
There's the steal. That's by Owens. Roughriders run the court a little bit there, but they'll settle back into that half-court offense. It's been so effective. Not this time, as there's the steal by Tiemann. He'll dish it off to his teammate, Cooper Scheib, with the bucket, and it's a 6-point margin for St. Mary's.
There's already 7 different Cardinals that have scored already. Actually, make it 8.
Lots of basketball to be played. St. Mary's with the early lead. Back over to the right side, it goes to Owens. He's going inside to Turner, and it's 6'7" Turner. Nice soft touch off the glass, and it's 28-20. Turner's got 9. Tiemann into the lane. Jumper no good. There's Parks to clear the rebound. Owens goes to the left side. They get it into Parks. Back out to Turner. Turner has Anksman over on the right side. Holman will defend against him. He'll dump it inside for Turner. Ball's tipped away, and that's a Rough Rider turnover. Scheib to the corner. Back over to Eink. Eink back to Scheib. Tiemann will have it. The Cardinals work it around, and there's the ball goes inside to Eink. Holman will shoot the 3. Not a bad look.
No.
Got a timeout, St. Mary's. Full timeout with 6:15 to go. St. Mary's coach Dan Hagemeyer takes the timeout. Our score is St. Mary's 28, New Bremen 20. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
6 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Looks like the Cardinals are going to apply some pressure to St. Mary's as they get it to Sullivan, back over to Owens, and they bring it across the timeline. St. Mary's took the timeout. It'll be interesting to see what they do on this possession. Sullivan, Parks, puts the ball on the floor, back over to Angstman. He's open, got it.
No shot. There's a foul against Parks. Like I said, every call is going to be scrutinized. And that's the only way you're going to get them off the floor.
They want the basket to count, and the official waves it off.
He blew the whistle before the shot, so that's a good call by the official to wave off the three. That is right.
(28-20). Parks has picked up 2 fouls, and normally he's not, pretty much stays out of foul trouble for the most part. Back out front, Tiemann open for the three, and he rolls off the rim, and here come the Roughriders. Sullivan, tipped away by Zeller. Great play by Hayden Zeller, but he'll take the extra step. What a fine defensive play.
Zeller's done that twice where he's gone a little deer in headlights and just stopped and traveled.
5 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Watts will get it in the corner to Turner, back out to Sullivan. Turner has it. They work it around the perimeter. Angstman tripped over Zeller. Cardinals will come up court quickly. Bombauer. Tiemann. Holman with the basketball now. There's the nice feed inside. Shot is short, and the rebound comes down to Angstman. Roughriders out in the wing to Sullivan. Angstman again, got it. Oh my. Oh my, he's got 19.
And he had that one waved off too, Dave.
Oh, that's right.
So he could have 22.
Tiemann shot no good. Angstman with the rebound. Lots across the timeline.
Just got a sense this is a big time in this ball game for St. Mary's to really try to pull away. St. New Bremen's going to have a run in its back pocket here.
Sullivan out front. Over to Turner. Turner finds Angstman. Boy, he's open again. There it finally ends. But boy, what a streak is he on.
He's human.
Yeah, wow. What an effort by Evan Angstman. 19 points so far. That's going to be a New Bremen 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And remind you that all timeouts tonight brought to you by Precision Strip. And remind you also that tonight's game, if you want to catch a second look at this one, on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Monday, January the 2nd at 5 p.m. and Friday, January the 6th at 9 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So that's Monday, January the 2nd at 5 p.m. and Friday, January the 6th at 9 p.m. So I guess if you're tired of football bowl action, you can watch this one again on the 2nd.
It's not a bad alternative.
No, first quarter, if you're a St. Mary's fan, it's certainly exciting to watch Angstman's brilliant outside shooting. Let's see. Cardinals are going to get into their offense here. Short jumper by Scheib, no good, and Angstman with the rebound. Across the timeline comes Angstman, moves inside, and he'll draw the foul.
And Bremen's gone cold shooting here, Dave. They've missed their last 6 shots. And just like I said, this feels like the time where St. Mary's can kind of take over this game with an 11-point cushion. And still Austin Park scoreless is the biggest thing, that you point to. Just showing the depth of this Roughriders team that we attested to in the pregame.
Angstman picks up his 20th point. Holman will come back in, as does Evan Eink. Turner also has 9 points. So the Roughriders got 2 players really picking up a bulk of the points. Sullivan, I think, hit the first 3 of the game right away. First possession or second possession for St. Mary's. And that is the scoring. Cardinals are going to turn it away. Fast break pass. Angstman gets it up to Owens. No good. Inside shot no good. Battle inside. And it's going to be pulled away. Owens missed one of them, but it'll go back out to Angstman. Shot no good, and the rebound comes down to Shibe. Roughriders had about 3 shots inside. And Holman will going to take it inside. Tries to dish it off. Gets it to Saylor. They'll get it back out front. Eink in trouble. He'll get it inside to Zeller. Zeller, nice hook, but it doesn't go. And Eink will throw it back in, and we got a jump ball between Turner and Evan Eink. Carter Elking, number 12, comes into the lineup for the Cardinals.
It's getting pretty rough and physical out there, too.
33-20 is our score. St. Mary's with a 13-point lead. Across the timeline goes Owens. He gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan, top of the key. Angstman looking inside. Turner actually was out of position there, I think. Had to lean back, but he'll draw the foul as he tried to put it up.
He tried to roll off that screen, but he got way too far under the basket, didn't realize where he was, so he had to come back. But fortunately for him, he gets bailed out with that foul.
Free throw a little bit short. Jace Turner, a 6'7" junior. First free throw miss of the season for Turner. Roughriders have played 4 games on the campaign. Lost to Defiance in a league contest, 67-61, and to Dublin Jerome. There's the steal by Owens. Owens tries to go inside, back out it comes. They'll move it back over to Sullivan in the corner. Back out front, Lots, and boy, you can hear Coach Dan Hegemeyer saying, bring it back out, and they do just that. Inside, and there's the score as Cobain Owens with a nice move to the hoop.
Just look at the passing around the perimeter when Coach Hegemeyer said, bring that ball out. This them guards, how quick they move when they pass, they cut. Just looks so smooth. And this is a team, too, that was a regional final team a year ago. I mean, they've been a really good team here for a while.
And most of these kids, most of them have all they all were a major part that are on the court right now. All big parts of that run before losing to Gilmore Academy in the regional finals. Tieman's shot doesn't go, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be St. Mary's basketball. Clock coming up on 2 minutes on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Owens back over to Lots. Lots into the lane. There's Angstman over to the left side. Owens looking for Angstman. Ball's going to be tipped away, and the Cardinal defense comes up with it. Tiemann lead pass to Holman. Stopped there by Turner. They'll get it back to Elking. Elking tried to get it back out to Holman, but the ball comes away to Owens. Owens across the timeline, trying to feed Lots on the right side. Ball goes to the floor, and we got a jump ball.
It's kind of been an underrated thing. We talked about the explosion of the offenses here. 11 St. Mary's turnovers, 10 turnovers for New Bremen. So yes, the offense is operating at high efficiencies, but still showing that it's the early part of the season here with 11 and 10 turnovers for each team.
Cardinals will inbound it, find themselves down by 16 at 36-20. Clock approaching the final minute of the first half of basketball. Tiemann looks inside. He'll have to bring it out to Schrader. Schrader's three-point shot no good. A rebound inside. Zeller had a hand on it. He'll pull it back out. Gets it to Schrader. Holman gets it over to Tiemann, open for three, and he'll nail it.
Yep.
Aaron Tiemann.
They needed that. That's only their second field goal of the quarter.
Warming up from the wing, and the Cardinals, like you said, Brandon, they need it.
Yeah.
Offensive spark has been lacking here in quarter number 2. Back out. Payne's shot no good. Noah Payne, number 1, a sophomore guard, into the lineup for St. Mary's. Tiemann into the lane, puts it up and in.
That was smooth. Smooth, that's all you can say.
And it's an 11-point game. 36-25. Lots out front. There's the steal. Zeller is going to be fouled as he goes in. And 20 seconds to go. Off the bench comes Owens for St. Mary's.
Parks, too, staying out of this game. Coach Hagemeyer kind of been content to let, the guys behind him, work and play well.
Zeller's free throw no good. Tobin Owens back into the lineup, and Carter Elking, number 12 for the Cardinals. Second free throw by Zeller is good, and it's a 10-point difference here as we go into the final seconds of the first half. Anksman, he'll bring it across the timeline. Owens. Turner comes out to help. Roughriders in trouble. So Cardinals trying to fight into that lead.
Coach Hagemeyer's laying into that official right there, but I do think that was actually the right call. You thought? No, you're going to disagree?
Yeah, I think that was a foul.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. But it doesn't matter. I'm not the official.
I was looking at my paper, then looked up, so.
Zeller at the buzzer. It's going to be a foul. And Cardinals really making some ground up here in the final minute or two here.
Just hang around. You don't have to get it all in one possession, but just hang around.
1.8 seconds. Zeller will go to the line. He is short on that one, to say the least.
Yeah.
Zeller with 3 points, trying to make it 4 here. Bombauer returns to the lineup for New Bremen. 1.8 seconds, 10-point lead for St. Mary's. Free throw a little bit short. Turner with a rebound. Sullivan's going to chuck at the length of the court. It's going to be off the backboard and end our first half of basketball. It's been a good one. Our score, St. Mary's 36, New Bremen 26. Fast-paced first half of basketball. We'll be back in a moment with our first half wrap-up. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
St. Mary's has a 10-point halftime lead here at New Bremen over the Cardinals, 36-26. Let's take a look at our halftime numbers, all brought to you by Wagner's IGA. And boy, I can tell you one stat that's going to pop off the page. That's Evan Angstman's shooting percentage for St. Mary's.
Yeah, and taking a look here at the stats, St. Mary's 60%, 12 of 20 from the field, 7 of 13 from beyond the arc. They have 13 boards, 12 turnovers though, 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. On the flip side for the Crimson and Gold, 9 of 21 from the field, 5 of 11 from beyond the arc, 8 boards, 10 turnovers, and 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. The individual scoring, St. Mary's led by Evan Angstman with that grand total of 21 points. Jace Turner with 9, Braden Sullivan with 3, and Cobain Owens with 3 as well for the Cardinals. They've spread it around pretty well. Aaron Seaman leads with 7, Carter Elking with 2, Gavin Schrader with 3, Hayden Zeller with 3, Ben Saylor with 3, Cooper Scheid with 2, Alex Homan with 2, and Evan Eink with 3. And again, the big story, Austin Parks, no points, but Evan Angstman, like you said, 6 of 7 from beyond the arc. Could have been 7 of 8. He made another one, had it waved off due to an off-ball foul, but pretty impressive half from the Roughriders. But we can't. I think New Bremen, they hit a little dry spell there in the second quarter. They came out hot the first quarter, shooting wise, and that's where this team's going to play. It's going to really live and die by that 3-pointer, and they have really good guard play. I mean, a lot of these guys played JV last year, but this is a really good test size-wise for the Cardinals. They don't have a lot of size, but teams that they're going to play in the MAC, Marion Local, going to have a lot of size. Teams that are going to see in their non-conference, and Versailles has a lot of size. Russia has some size. They're going to have some teams where they're really going to have to match up to size-wise that's on their schedule. So this is a good test right here tonight. Yeah,
and the Cardinals really cut into it. Well, it was a 16-point St. Mary's lead, and they got it to 6 points here, or they cut 6 off of that, made it 10 points here at halftime. So let's see how the second half unfolds here. Thanks for joining us here on NKTelco Sports. St. Mary's with the basketball first. They'll go to Parks inside. And let's see what the call is.
We're going to talk about it. I think you got to call a foul here. They've been on him. I think you're jump.
They go to the backside official.
Boy.
And St. Mary's coach Dan Hegeman just walking along the sidelines. He worked it a little bit in the first half. And Roughriders went inside that time to Parks. New Bremen with the basketball, and they're going to throw it away.
Yep. And that's the thing I said. The first half, both teams not taking care of the ball very well. 12 turnovers on the St. Mary's side, 10 on the New Bremen side.
Owens with the basketball for St. Mary's across the timeline. Parks inside. They're going to try and get it inside, and he will get his first basket of the night in rather emphatic fashion.
Dan Hagemeyer's laying into the official right there. He is red, and he should have got one. He deserved one.
Long shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Angstman. Up court come the Roughriders. Sullivan, top of the key in the basketball. Turner with it in the wing. Guarded closely there by Holman. Roughriders looking inside. They want to go to Parks. Back out. There's Owen's shot. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to bounce off to David Holman. Holman across the timeline. Advantage Cardinals, but they're going to push it back out to Tiemann for the 3. Aaron Tiemann. Tell you what, you give Aaron Tiemann just a bit of time, and it's most likely going to be knocked home.
Yeah, there's a lot of great shooters on this Cardinals team. We know St. Mary's has shot the ball really well, but New Bremen does have a lot of shooters, and they're going to be really deadly this year.
Ball out front. Roughriders will turn it over, but the Cardinals are going to return the favor. Ball is going to be kicked, and it's going to be out of bounds. New Bremen basketball.
And now maybe if you're Parks too, you get that dunk and everything right there. You kind of maybe can breathe a little bit. You kind of got that first basket, out of your way, but
Holman back out to Scheib. Scheib gets it over to Alex Holman. Tiemann a little bit short. Rebound bounces back into the hands of Jace Turner. Owens over to Sullivan. Parks will have it. Battle inside with Turner going on there. The Cardinals. Owens. Parks will roll out front. They'll move inside to Turner. Turnaround jumper doesn't fall, and Aaron Tiemann will get the rebound. Tiemann. Scheib. Guarded there by Owens. Cardinals with another turnover. That's one thing that against Delphos St. John's, of course, first game of the year.
Yeah.
Cardinals had 17 turnovers.
Yeah, they're on pace to about exceed that too.
And it's only game number 2 for New Bremen. Out front, Owens. Owens looks inside. He'll get it over to Angstman. Angstman will drive this time. Short jumper is good. Boy, just a smart basketball player.
Yeah.
Hits those threes, but takes the baseline instead and gives St. Mary's an 11-point lead. Turner with the steal. Here comes the lead to Angstman. He'll go up and in. Evan Angstman is having a career game.
Do you know what the record is for points in a game?
I do.
What is it?
It's about, I got to think, 43.
Is it?
For St. Mary's, I believe it's 43. That's stretching my memory, Brandon. Come on, buddy. Inside to Parks, soft touch, and there it is.
Yep, New Bremen was napping on the inside. The St. Mary's caught a crease there and got it open to Parks.
Timeout, New Bremen. Cardinals will take a break, 4:25 to go, third quarter. St. Mary's 44, New Bremen 29. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an internet provider you can trust. Get Flight Fiber for Business, backed by local tech support from NKTelco. Call today.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
New Bremen takes the timeout. St. Mary's with a 15-point lead. And New Bremen will have the basketball, and Dylan Bombauer will toss it in. Saylor with it. Zeller will have it at the free throw line. There's the steal by Turner. Back out to Sullivan. Now Owens has it. Parks comes out front. He'll get the basketball, looks inside. He'll move inside. Their ball goes inside, but off his hands. And here comes the breakaway. Nice block by Turner on Saylor.
And it was a good action. Again, they're using Parks in a variety of ways to get him open. Just not a great post entry pass there to Park. They're trying to get it to his left hand so he can spin around his left shoulder there, but didn't work that time.
Yeah, that pass just a little bit off target. Free throw no good. And you always see this in a lot of games. You see the adrenaline so high in the first quarter, and then things settle down. I mean, we were on a course for a 100-point game after that first quarter. What was it? St. Mary's had
26-18.
Yeah. We were on track for, upper 80s, upper 90s kind of thing. And that's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
St. Mary's back over to Angstman. Puts it on the floor. Short jumper. Rims in and out. Zeller grabs the rebound. I tell you, even when Angstman misses, it looks like it should go in. Schrader trying to get the Cardinals going. There's a foul and all sorts of collisions inside. Let's see. Angstman went to the floor. And that will go against Dylan Bombauer, I believe. That'll be his first. New Bremen's going to apply some pressure. They'll get it into Parks. He'll clear it over to Angstman. Dumps it off to Turner. Will put it up and in. That's about as smooth as you can get breaking a press.
Yep, very well done up the sideline.
Schrader back out front. It goes inside Zeller. Schrader's going to have to handle that in the corner. In trouble, but he'll get it back out. Schrader over to Saylor. Saylor, Roughriders just kind of playing some good straight-up man-to-man here. Cardinals having a little bit of a difficulty getting the open shot. Saylor, shot no good, and Turner with a rebound, and foul is going to go against Zeller.
And that's not a bad possession by New Bremen. That's who they are. They're going to shoot a lot, and it's what they did on JV last year. That's not a bad possession right there for New Bremen.
Most of the offense, Aaron Tieman's the one that's had the hot hand. Sullivan will have it. He'll try to go inside, and Tiemann catching a break right now as Parks loses the ball, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Schrader.
Yeah.
Coach Stevens not happy about it at all.
And that was the right call. Parks didn't have any control with the basketball anyway, and a New Bremen body in there. When you see that guy coming down, that's
all timeouts. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take a break. Our score is St. Mary's 46, New Bremen 30. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
St. Mary's takes the timeout, a full timeout with 2:34 to go here in the third quarter. They will have the basketball. And let's see what they have in mind. Owens over to Sullivan. They'll work the perimeter. St. Mary's just play a little cat and mouse here. Angstman. Lob goes into Parks at the free throw line. Back over to Sullivan. Sullivan gets it over to Owens. Owens to Angstman. Angstman's standing at 25 points so far here tonight, in case you just joined us. Owens.
They're going to call a foul there. Coach Hagemeyer has been working that baseline official all night wanting a call, and he gets one there. And I think he's glad to rotate away from the St. Mary's bench now. If you watch these officials in their rotations, I think he's happy to be on the other side of the gymnasium.
The call goes against the Cardinals. That'll be against Evan Ike, number 32. And Anksman will inbound it. Game slowing down, Brandon.
Yeah, and if New Bremen could have hit some of those shots in the second quarter, it'd be right where they want it to be.
Inside Parks, trying to find Sullivan, who ran the cut, and it's going to be out of bounds. St. Mary's will maintain it. Very unselfish play there by Parks as he saw Sullivan cutting in and tried to get it to Sullivan for what would have been a layup, but a good defense by the Cardinals as they tip it out of bounds. Angsman, he'll toss it into Turner. Angsman will shoot the three. Count it. We've got a foul away from the basket. Let's see who this is on.
There was you got a feeling there's going to be, I don't know if there's going to be a technical or something. It's getting heated in here.
That'll go against Parks.
But
yeah, 35. That'll pick up his third.
I don't know what the foul call was there, because
he's a big guy.
You've got to
move into somebody.
You've got to give, and I don't like to criticize officiating too much, but you've got to give him some leeway here. He's 6'10". He's got three guys constantly hanging on him. You've got to give a guy like that a little leeway. You cannot be calling it as tight as this baseline official has been here. He's not been doing a very good job tonight.
But, you know, you got a 19-point lead.
Yeah.
I mean, St. Mary's does. There's the steal. Sullivan, there's the break. Owens is going to go in. Shot doesn't go. They missed the layup on what should have been an easy bucket. There's going to be a foul on the rebound.
Boy, if you're Coach Hagemeyer, you got this 19-point lead. This might be your game where you're burning technical and just say, heck with it.
I tell you, the guy they ought to be trying to get fouled out is Angsman. Angsman has 28 points, Brandon.
Yeah.
28
He's
out
played
of 49
fantastic.
points. He has, this is one of the better high school performances I think I've seen in many a year. There's the feed to Zeller and a foul on the backside against Owens.
And I tell you what, I did Russia Troy Christian the other night. Hayden Quinter from Russia had 32 points, 14 of them in the third quarter. That was a great performance. I didn't know if I'd seen one topped all this season, but Evan Angsman is up there pretty quickly.
Shooting percentage is outstanding. Zeller will go to the line. And he'll connect on the free throw. Of course, what you almost quickly forget, Angsman is 6'6", Turner is 6'7". So when Parks goes out, there's still a lot of size in there.
And you knew that would be the struggle, kind of just taking a look, you know, even though not watching both teams, kind of just taking a look overall at both these teams as St. Mary's turns it over. New Bremen struggling to match up with that size here a bit. You know, New Bremen have to live on the perimeter, while St. Mary's would have to try to live on the inside maybe. But, Evan Angsman kind of changed that narrative pretty quickly in the first quarter.
Let's see what the Cardinals can do. Holman with the basketball. He'll go inside. Cut off there by Angsman and nowhere to throw it, and that's a turnover. Owens will bring it up court. He's up against Schrader. Sullivan in the wing. Angsman will set the screen. Sullivan, Angsman now. Turner will come out, top of the key. Coming down to the final 40 seconds on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Angsman, he'll get it over to Lotz. Taken away, and it's going to be a travel there by Alex Holman. So the two teams just exchange turnovers.
Yeah, again, the sloppiness with the turnovers. 5 turnovers for St. Mary's this quarter, 7 for New Bremen.
Angsman back into Turner. Angsman will have it in the wing. Holman will guard him. Angsman to the hoop. Pull-up jumper. Shot doesn't go. Rebound, Holman. Clock at 15. Holman up court quickly. Sullivan on him. And Holman trying to hit Tiemann, and it goes out of bounds. Cardinals just plagued by turnovers here.
Yeah, and that's like I said, 8 of them in this quarter. You said they had 17 against Delphus, well, they have 18 through 3 quarters here so far.
Hanksman. There's the steal by Tiemann. Layup at the buzzer is good. Cardinals make up a little bit of ground in the closing seconds. Third quarter score, St. Mary's 49, New Bremen 34. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
New clock for the fourth quarter, 8 minutes on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Let's see if the Cardinals can cut into this 15-point St. Mary's lead. They were trailing by 19. Parks back into the lineup for St. Mary's. They'll go inside. They'll get it back out to Owens. Owens, Hanksman. Turner down low. Parks comes out high. Turner to the corner, back out to Sullivan. Owens gets it into Turner, easy jumper, and that's really an uncontested basket for Turner, who's got 13 and has played a fine game as well.
Yeah, you're very right.
Tiemann, he's leading the Cardinals in scoring, goes inside, puts it back out to Scheib. No good, and the rebound to Turner. Hanksman will corral the ball down after Turner grabbed the rebound. Owens has it out front. Hanksman back over to Sullivan. Turner in the wing. Parks down low on him as Eink. And it's going to be a player control foul against St. Mary's.
Yeah, it's called a push off there, I'm going to guess.
Push off goes against St. Mary's, and New Bremen with the basketball. Cooper Scheib. Now Tiemann will have it after the pass from Zeller. Eink. Zeller. Parks out front on Zeller. Tiemann is going to have to go against Sullivan. He'll shoot the three. Shot no good and right into the hands of Hanksman.
I think Zeller is a little timid there by Parks being there. And he airballed that three by a couple inches.
Move inside, Parks. Fine baseline move by Austin Parks. He's got 6. Tiemann with it out front. 53-34, lead goes back to 19 inside. Foul there is going to be on Cobain Owens, I believe, number 5 for St. Mary's. They're going to call it on Jace Turner. Boy, it sure looked like Owens got him.
Yeah.
Anyway, Eink goes to the line at 6'3", gets the roll, and number 23, Ben Saylor, will come back in for New Bremen as Zeller goes out. Holman will come back in. the free throw. Shot no good. Rebound Turner. Owens dumping it off to Turner. It's going to come back in, and Anksman zooms a pass in to Turner. Shot no good. Rebound to the Cardinals. Holman in the corner. Saylor, no good. And Anksman will have the rebound in the basketball. St. Mary's will take a timeout. Full timeout. 5:25 to go in this one. Our score, St. Mary's 53, New Bremen 35. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
53-35, St. Mary's with the lead, and Cardinals just having some problems getting some points on the boards against St. Mary's defense, I guess you could say.
And again, it's a tough ask in your second game of the season after you played a 16-game football season. To come in and play a team like St. Mary's, like, you know, you said that probably been playing, practicing since the first day. They've, you know, St. Mary's look really good. New Bremen's getting there. It's a tough ask in their second game of the year.
Got a foul on the floor before the made shot. Could be a foul against New Bremen. That'll be number 32. That's going to go against Ike. That'll be his fourth. Zeller will come in and Ike will go out. St. Mary's will inbound it.
You know, and Austin Parks, you know, and that's a push. Zeller sold that push off.
Yeah, there's a lot of shoving going in on that one.
And it's like I said, when you're playing against a player talented as him, a flop is going to be more likely because you're the only way, you know, you're trying to get him out of the game is a foul out. You're just trying to get him off the floor in that way. And, you know, Coach Dan Hegemeyer's no stranger to talent. 3 state titles, 2 at Fort Laramie in 1987, 1993, and then also 1 in 2008 at New Knoxville. He also coached a guy that played at Ohio State by the name of Tom Brandaway up from Fort Laramie. So he's no stranger to coaching guys that have a lot of talent.
Well, that puts Parks on the bench with his 4th foul, teaming into the lane. Shot no good. Turner with the rebound. And Lotz will bring it up court. Riders will turn it over as Saylor will pick up the loose basketball. Down court, Zeller. Got 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this one. Turner with a rebound on the missed shot by Zeller. Whatever play number 1 is, that's what's coming up. Into Turner. Over to Lotz. Yeah, bring it back out to Owens. Turner, top of the key. Lotz will come back out. Looking Owens, he'll just bring it back out, and Anksman, he'll get it over to Lotz. Clock coming up on 4 minutes to play in this one on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Anksman, he'll draw the foul, and that's going to go on. It's going to go on Bombauer. That's his second.
Now, Anksman kind of, I mean, we'd say cool off, but we really haven't seen him shoot beyond the arc much in the second half of the way he was in the first half.
Got 28 Guess he's stuck on 28, but it's a great game for the junior. Inbounds pass goes to Lotz. He's in the corner, trying to work the baseline. Gets it back out. Owens will have it. Cobain Owens with the basketball for St. Mary's. Jace Turner. Now Jaden Lotz. Braden Sullivan. Roughriders with the big lead. Content to choose some time off, look for the easy bucket. Tried to get it inside to Angsman. Here comes Holman. Pass to Zeller. He'll put it up and in, and that'll count.
And Zeller's needed that. I think he's had a little bit of a rough night, trying to kind of establish himself down there. He's found himself matched up with Austin Parks a couple times, so it's good. He needed a bucket like that.
Austin Parks will come back in. Ohio State University commit has got 4 fouls as Zeller's free throw rolls home, and the lead is at 15 points. I tell you, the big guys St. Mary's really use as a press breaker, and that's pretty invaluable in getting the basketball up court. Into Parks. Back over to Owens. Owens to go against Holman. Angsman. Parks back over to Angsman. Double team. Cardinals trying to double everybody up. It's going to be a foul in the backcourt.
And again, that's a good design to get Parks open, but they foul beforehand. All of a sudden, New Bremen commits to doubling Angsman, and it left Parks wide open, but otherwise it would have been another dunk it would have been the trifecta for Parks tonight, rattling the rim down here at Cardinal Gymnasium.
Bombauer will pick up his third. He'll go out. And Angsman at the line. Coming up on 30, Brandon.
Yeah. And it's a great performance, too. And you love to see this depth if you're a St. Mary's fan. You hear about Parks. I'm sure, every team game plans for him. You see every type of defense possible. Zone, triangle 2, box and 1, whatever. But it's nice to show that, hey, we have a couple more scorers, too. And Evan Angsman's showing it here tonight now with 30.
Connects on the free throw. 55-38, 17-point lead. We're coming up on the 3-minute mark on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Sullivan will take the ball away from Schrader. Owens will now bring it up court. Turner lobs it into Parks. And Parks will shoot a couple.
Again, David Holman, too. Haven't called his name too much here tonight, the quarterback of that state champion football team. Scoreless tonight with a foul there on the inside. It's a guy that's going to play tough. He's going to get some NKTelco Player of the Games this year. But just, again, kind of a quiet night from him tonight, too.
Parks with a free throw. He'll make it. Cooper Scheib will come back in. Parks with 7. Looking for point number 8. Free throw a little bit strong. Turner will have it. Turnaround jumper. Shot off target, and the rebound will come off to the Cardinals. Ball goes to the floor. Owens, Schrader. Now it comes to Scheib. Way back over to Tiemann. He'll go inside the lane and doesn't get the roll that time.
And Parks there, too. Just let Tiemann go by him because it's like, I got 4 fouls. He's like, I ain't getting that 5th one.
Yeah, that would have been a little tough for him to keep up with Tiemann, as Tiemann's having a nice game. 13 points for the Cardinals. He'll go to the line, looking to add to that total. He'll connect. Turner will go out. Catch a breather with 2:35 to go. Tiemann's free throw is good. And it's 56-40. Teeman with 15 points. They'll apply the pressure. Ball tipped out of bounds by Bombauer as pass. Inbounds pass tipped away, and Sullivan this time will throw it in. Parks will have it. 6'11", got good court vision. Owens brings it up court. Working on Teeman across the timeline. Almost got the turnover there. Teeman almost knocked it away. Owens back out front. Angsman. Clock coming up on 2 minutes. Angsman for the layup. It doesn't go. Rebound will come down to Carter Elking. Elking up court quickly. Teeman. Over to Ike. On the baseline is Holman. He'll dump it off. Boy, there's a foul. And we got a player control foul in the backcourt. I don't know, Brandon. I think there's a little inconsistency going on there.
Yeah, it hasn't been probably the greatest. And sometimes officials have off nights too.
Thought that the Cardinals would be shooting the free throws. Instead, It's a player control foul on St. Mary's, and kind of a payback in a way. Shibe for three. Shot no good, into the hands of Parks. As Owens comes up court, Sullivan into the lane. Turner, shot no good. Rebound Cardinals. Teeman. Turner with the rebound. Owen, Parks, he'll handle it across the timeline. Sullivan, back out front it goes to Owens. St. Mary's with 1:20 to go. Just trying to maintain the basketball here, in control of their fate with the clock advantage. Hanksman will inbound it. The junior's got 30 points out of his team's 56. Quite an effort by Evan Hanksman here tonight. Owens double teamed, and he'll hang on to it and handle the ball, but Teeman will be called for the reach. Owens at the free throw line, coming into tonight's game, 3 out of 4 at the line. Owens has 3 points on the night. Zeller will come in. Ike will go out.
Blood, maybe? I don't know what it is.
Discussion with the bench. St. Mary's will take the timeout with 1:10. I think he needed a towel is what he needed. Got a little bit of blood on the nose, I do believe. So we'll keep it right here and remind you that tonight's game between St. Mary's and New Bremen will be replayed on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Monday, January the 2nd at 5 p.m. and Friday, January the 6th at 9 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Also, all timeouts tonight brought to you by Precision Strip. Big lead for the Roughriders, 56-40 with 1:10 to go. Here on a Monday night. And St. Mary's double checking timeouts. We'll take yet another timeout, I do believe. We're going to take a break in the action here. Our score is St. Mary's 56, New Bremen 40. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Cobain Owens steps to the line. Junior guard. Connects on the free throw. Second free throw is also good. And Parks will go out and Lotz will come in. 18-point lead for St. Mary's with 1:10 to go and 58-40. Final seconds of this one. Cooper Scheib will bring it up. Gavin Trader with the basketball. Zeller at the free throw line. Trader inside. Gets it back over to Saylor. Cardinals running the offense. Outside three by Schrader, no good. Angstman with the rebound. Ball is loose. Angstman will regain it. Pushes it up court. There's Sullivan back to Turner for the easy layup. Nice assist by Sullivan. And it's a 20-point St. Mary's lead. Zeller shot no good. Rebound Lotz. Owens up court. Lotz to Sullivan, double team. In trouble. Clock at 15 seconds.
Timeout.
Not sure that St. Mary's has any timeouts. And they don't. And they get a technical.
Oh, Chris Weber
called the timeout, and there's a 0 on the board with timeouts remaining. So Cardinals will come back in. See, I'm pretty smart.
How often do you see that with being up 20, using all your timeouts?
Well, he used both of them up because his guard was bleeding.
That's true. I guess you're right.
And they were trapped there. They could have just given the basketball up, or thrown it off, or lost possession of it.
You're right. Good point.
14 seconds left. Free throw is good by Schrader. It is unusual, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen it in high school. Of course, I'm not sure I've ever seen a hot of a three-point shooter as Angstman was in the first quarter either.
Yeah.
Final seconds count down in this one. Zeller putting the shot up against Turner. Ball is loose, up and in. Saylor with the bucket, and that's going to make our final. St. Mary's 60, New Bremen 43. St. Mary's goes to 3-2 on the season. New Bremen falls to 1-1. We'll be back with our stats and more here in just a moment. All brought to you by Wagner's IGA. Final score one more time. 60-43, St. Mary's over New Bremen. You are watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an internet provider you can trust. Get flight fiber for business backed by local tech support from NKTelco. Call today.
St. Mary's with the convincing win over New Bremen, 60-43, led by Evan Angsman. The junior scored 30 points, and Jace Turner, another junior, had 15 points, or rather, Jace Turner, a junior, he had 15 as well, both into double figures. Parks, what did he finish with? 7, 8? 8. He had 8 points on the night. A little bit of foul trouble, and so Parks, but nonetheless, a very effective night as Angsman was just on fire for St. Mary's. Aaron Tiemann led the Cardinals with 15 points, and outside of Tiemann, the Cardinals offense struggled in another night of high turnovers. So areas of improvement for the Cardinals, definitely their floor game. They'll be playing at Hardin Northern on Thursday. This is Monday of this week if you're watching the replay. So they'll travel to Hardin Northern on Thursday, and then they'll go to Anna the following Tuesday. So Hardin Northern and Anna are the two next games for the New Bremen Cardinals. Roughriders will play at Marion Local, which should be an interesting matchup on Thursday. Then they return home with Cardinal Stritch on Friday. St. Mary's goes to 3-2 on the season. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Knoxville Supply, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meat, Speedway Lanes, and NKTelco, bringing you tonight's game between St. Mary's and New Bremen. Keys to the game sponsor, Keyhole Pizza. Scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, Think First. Starting lineup sponsor, Emerson Climate Technologies. Timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Our player of the game sponsor, which we will announce here in just a short time, brought to you by NKTelco. And want to thank the folks at Speedway Lanes, our New Bremen Live View sponsor. Again, Speedway Lanes, our New Bremen Live View sponsor. Additional sponsors for tonight's broadcast, Burke Petroleum, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schredeman Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Park National Bank, SecureCom, and St. Henry Bank. Also like to remind you that tonight's game will be replayed on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Monday, January the 2nd at 5 p.m. and Friday, January the 6th at 9 p.m. And you can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Nice win for St. Mary's tonight. Cardinals struggling just a little bit. I had a good first quarter, but outside that, looking for offense, looking for a little bit of floor play. But all part of it, only game number 2 for New Bremen.
Yeah, and taking a look at these final numbers, you could tell at times it was a struggle for them. But like I said, we know they're going to be a good team here. It's just getting in the flow and consistency. In the couple weeks, unfortunate that they're behind most of the teams in the state. They're shooting 13 of 40 from the field, 6 of 21 from beyond the arc, 19 rebounds, 19 turnovers, 11 of 17 from the free throw line for St. Mary's. They were 21 of 37 from the field, 8 of 14 from beyond the arc, 24 rebounds, 23 turnovers, and they were 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And after one quarter, St. Mary's up 26-18. At half, it was 36-26. St. Mary's 49-34. They led after 3 quarters, and the final, of course, 60-43. But a good team, a good challenge early on for New Bremen. They're going to see a lot of size throughout their conference schedule with Versailles and Marion, and also in their non-conference against teams like Russia. So, it's a good practice. You play in the MAC, and then you play a tough non-conference. There's no nights off, but a very good St. Mary's team came in here, won. But we know that New Bremen's going to learn and grow from this, and that they're going to have a good team that's going to compete in the upper echelon of the MAC this year.
That's certainly true. Just need a few more games underneath their belt, defending MAC champions. And of course, tonight, for Dan Hegemeyer, I'm sure he's not too worried about the numbers, but it was career win number 580. So the Roughriders go to 3-2, and New Bremen's record even at 1-1. Thanks for joining us here on NKTelco Sports. Hope you have enjoyed it. Oh, and we don't want to forget our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco. And our player of the game tonight?
We're going to go with Aaron Tiemann from New Bremen here tonight. And, he played pretty solid. He's going to be one of the guys that's going to be the consistent players for New Bremen this year. Good leader. Looking at the junior, he played as an underclassman, had a nice role. So Aaron Tiemann and NKTelco player of the game tonight.
And thanks for joining us again. 60-43 St. Mary's victory here on NKTelco Sports. I'm Dave Helmstead, and alongside me tonight, Brandon Coverman. You have been watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.